I know I'm on say morning from A to Z. I'm on say morning in the evening. Love is liberating and relieving. I love is straightforward and clear and never deceiving. Love we know and not just believing. I man say we love you from A to Z, and love is always the energy wherever you might be in a Chacha University. Well, listen to you, Balfour. You know what, go. Mm. It's you performance more love chant and rant. Give the people that want them need no one them want. Platforms the real love savant. Online, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Traveling with the spirit of the most high Jah, you know. Aye. Well, wherever you might be, I man say what? Morning in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. Love is straightforward and clear and never deceiving. Love we know and not just believing. You see what I mean? Vibe we vibing. Ah, drive we driving. Live we living. You see what I mean? I. So I would say, A to Z, we love it equally, and love is always the energy. Hey, so you know, again, well, this is a random live, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, and we're taking the opportunity to introduce ourselves to you. When we say ourselves, what we mean? I am the spirit. Love, we say love, you know. So love is the energy from A to Z, wherever you might be. Yes. And for those of you who probably do not know, you know, this is the youth who runs the love chant and rant. It's love chant and rant, giving the people what they need, not what they want. You see what I mean? Yes. And this is the real love savant. Yes. And please do check out the channel. It's the love chant and rant. It's Balfour at love chant and rant, you know? Balfour go at love chant and rant. You see what I mean? So this again is an introduction. It's a vibe. We're vibing and we're living and we're driving. And we're giving you, it's almost like a precursor to what we're hoping to be the drive live into the modern day workplace in the mornings. Probably about 15, 20 minutes of it. Hopefully coming in a week or so. You know? If not this Monday, then it should be the other Monday. When we work weekdays, 9 to 5, probably 9 to 2, 9 to 5. But what we will do, we will just share our commute to you, you know? So we leave out around about 6 a.m. and we're vibing and driving and we're sharing the love vibration to the people and we're celebrating love, which is the greatest energy there is. And those of you who check out my chants will just see love in all of my chants and hear it and feel it, you know? And so we're celebrating love and we're using love as the platform and the basis and the foundation from where we will have an engagement with the public. Chanting, ranting, spiritual vibrations, you know, of love and all the other brilliant associated energies of love. Yes? Whether we're talking about understanding, whether we're talking about honorable work, whether we're talking about agree to disagree, love disagrees with an agreeable energy. Yeah, whether we're talking about discipline, whether we're talking about spirituality, whether we're talking about appealing to your best self. Yes? Yeah, all of it. Lots more. You know, but we're taking it one step at a time. So again, let us say, as we would always say, I want the morning in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. Love straightforward and clear and never deceiving. I love it from A to Z, wherever you might be, in a church and university. And this is the Balfour. This is the real love Sabbath. So we turn another love chant. You know, people want to know what. Balfour the real love Sabbath. Our life, yeah. Yes. You want me to say it again? Yes. In case you're just joining in, let us say it to you one more time. I man say good evening, and I man say good morning in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. Love is straightforward and never deceiving. Aye. Love we know, not just believing. You know, we're driving and we're vibing and we're living. You see what I mean? So this is you, Balfour, giving you a precursor to what will be the drive live into the modern day plantation every week. The mornings from about 6:15 to around about 6:30. Just join me and just vibe with as I drive live into the modern day plantation, celebrating the idea of work, honorable work. Yes, celebrating all the sub energies of love. And let me not say sub energies of love, let me say the associated energies of love. Because it's not, all these energies are not necessarily lower, they're in alignment with love, right? Yes, so we'll be celebrating the whole idea of work, honorable work. By the sweat of your brow, you earn your bread. You see what I mean? Yes. And that's just life. Well, how it go? So we've read that in the Bible, and life has justified that idea. Because we've lived our lives and realized that work is a necessary thing. Yes, work is heavenly, work is honorable, and the work must be enhancing and preserving life. And if it's not doing that, then it's not honorable work. It's useless. It's worthless to us as we exist, knowing that life is the single most precious thing. All right? Yes. Love is life is love. And that's the premise, that's the foundation of Balfour Gore. Yes. Love is I foundation. Life is I foundation. Love is life is love. You know what I mean? And that's the greatest thing that has happened to I. And if you can attest to that wherever you are chiming in right now. Love, the greatest. Yes. So as we drive live, showcasing our life, I'm here after rolling off the modern day workplace. I'm heading over now to, as I say, girly girl, which is, my other half, you know. And so this is a random live. And we're using this random live here now to showcase and to give you guys a little sneak peek in what we're hoping to put forward in terms of the coming weeks. We'll be doing this drive live in the morning to the modern day workplace, which we call otherwise AKA known as the modern day plantation. Yeah? Yes. Yeah, man. I know, man, say morning. In the evening, love is always liberating and relieving. Love is straightforward and never deceiving. Now this is a random life. And hopefully soon it will be a live drive into the modern day plantation. Love is always the vibration. Know that we are one human nation. Aye. Yes, man. So this is a promotion of the drive live that we'll be doing in the coming weeks. And it's going to be from Monday to Friday and all the days that I'm working, driving into the regular workplace. You know what I mean? So it's going to be like a 15-minute commute, from about 6:15 to 6:30, where I greet you guys, telling you good morning, and then either ranting first and then chanting after, or then chanting first and then ranting after. It's the love chant and rant. You know what I mean? As evidenced by the Love Chant and Rant channel at Balfour Gore. Balfour Gore at Love Chant and Rant. You see what I mean? Blessings and love. Love is the energy. Love is the vibration. Love it from A to Z, wherever you might be in a J University. You see what I mean? Yeah. Hi. Blessings and love, again. So what we say? How we do it? And I'm the morning, in the evening. Love is always liberating and relieving. Love is ever straightforward, clear, and not deceiving. Our Lord. Love is what we know, not just believing. That's how we're vibing and we're driving and we're living. Yeah, man. No conniving. Hey, this is the real love Savant. Highly. Oh, we turn on a love chant. Give the people a want them in a want. Balfour, the love Savant. Ah, yeah. Hey, so we go and chant and show them they love no lose no way, love no lose no day, love no lose no way, love no lose no days, love me use and pray, love me use and play, yeah. All right now, yes. Oh, yeah, little piece. Wow. So love life, love drama. From day one in the womb of me mama. Quite easily the future could be a Ghana. Then after birth come lots more drama. Lashing span tail that I get from grandma. Pierce with a nail and beat with a hammer. Lock up in a jail and crash with me yama. Only true love, me prevail them stand. Your love keep by still. Keep me going on. Stronger and longer. Love life, life is drama. Love life, love drama. All right. So I go and chant and show them say love no lose no way, love no lose no day, love no lose no way, love no lose no day. Love me use and pray, love me use and play. Love is me main stay, love is me main way. Yeah. Oiko. Life is what it is, what it is, what it is. A mixture of thorns, bushes, and roses. Some say dance body, yet it's all relative. Some say dance body, yet it's all relative. If all was so good, then the judge I wouldn't give. So please don't love, know that it's positive. And please don't hate, know that it's negative. And from the negative, you get to be positive. And love is the greatest energy there is. So love life truly for what it is. Love life, life is drama, filled with lots of drama. Love life, love drama, alright. So I go and chant and show them, say love no lose no way, love no lose no day, love no lose no way. Love no lose no day. Love me use and pray. Love me use and play. Love is me main stay. Love is me main way. Yeah. All right. All right, I go peace, boy. Me say what? I love life, love drama. From day one in the womb of me mama. Quite easily the future could be a Ghana. Then after birth come lots more drama. Lashing span tail where I get from grandma. Pierce with a nail. Beat with a hammer, lock up in a jail, crash with me hammer. Only true love I prevail them stand. I love keep I seal, keep me going on. Stronger and longer, love life. Life is drama, filled with lots of drama. Love life, love drama, alright. So I go and chant and show them say love no lose no way, love no lose no day, love no lose no way, love no lose no day. Love me use and pray, love me use and play. Love is me main way, love is me main stay. Yeah. Watch ya, man. It's the young Balfour was born in a ranting chat. Give the people a want them in a one. Balfour's a real observant. Random life, driving life, vibing life. You know, say what? Yeah, we're heading off the modern day plantation. You see what I mean? I know, so we are one human nation. Love is always the vibration. Yes. So this is the random life. And we're vibing and we're introducing to you what will hopefully be the drive live into the modern day plantation every morning. And this is the modern day workplace. And I'm not trying to offend my brothers and sisters. Those of you who are offended by the term the modern day plantation, I just want you to know it's just otherwise the modern day workplace. And we're celebrating it because we are also using the energy of the historical happenings when it was brutal, when it was merciless, when it was inhumane, you know? And we know what it is 400, 500 years ago. You see what I mean? Yes. when black people were taken from Africa and brought here in the Americas and the West Indies. Yes. And we know that slavery also happened in other geographical, other places in the world too as well. You know what I mean? So we're distancing ourselves from that. And so we're celebrating the idea of work, but we're talking about voluntary work. We're talking about honorable work. We're not talking about enslaving one group of people, enslaving the next for their own benefit. No, because love is equality. You see what I mean? Yes, love is fairness. Yes, it. You know? Love is equity. Love is, yeah. You know, unconditional care is what love is, regardless of skin, color, class, or creed. Same speed, you know? Yes. So we're celebrating love and all this, the associated energies of love. But as we say again, you know what I mean? Love is the overarching energy. Love is life. Life is love. Yes, think about it. Life is the single most precious gift that you've ever had and you will ever have. Yes, yes. And that life is the single most important gift, single most precious gift that you ever have. It was equally distributed to all of us as human beings, all over the earth. It doesn't matter if you're up north, down south, round east, or round west. You see what I mean? All of us, we are the best. But you know, because a lot of us humans will live to our worst selves, then we create the picture and the image as if some people do not worth anything. And then while some people worth the most, which is not so. You see what I mean? Equality we're dealing with. Level playing field we're pushing for. So even though the work is voluntary now, and even though we have come a far way, you know, the environment of the modern day plantation, but we still have a lot to improve upon. You know, we have a lot to improve upon. So in and between time, we still have to celebrate the vibration of love anyway. And the vibration of work, which is one of the main sub-energies of love. Honorable work. Work is only honorable if it is enhancing and it's preserving and you know what I mean, and helping life. Life in that truest natural form. That it was equally distributed to all of mankind. You see what I mean? Yeah? Say it ain't so. So love is life, life is love, and love is the energy. Not a child? Ah, love is life, life is love, love is my energy. That child mighty give to me, one and only true remedy, cure each and every malady. Love inspire me to be anything I wanna be. Despite life agony. So I'm in the business of love. The last that I have. Cause love always have to spare. I live in love always not fair. I choose to live my life this way. Love is life, life is love. Love is my energy. That child mighty gives to me. One and only true remedy. Cure each and every malady. Love inspire me to be anything I wanna be. Despite life's agony. This your love energy that Jaja give to me. Only true remedy. Cure any malady. Inspire me to be anything I wanna be. Don't have my bending knees, facing life calamities. Still your love inspire me. Give me all my wants and needs. Then there's something wrong with me. Still your love hang with me. Even though a lot of them not rolling along with me. You know what your love, then please sing this one with me. You know what your love, then please sing along with me. I'm in the business of love. Will give you the last that I have. Does love always have to spare? I live in love always not fair. I choose to live my life this way. Love is life, life is love. Love is my energy. That Jah Almighty give to me. One and only true remedy. Cure each and every malady. Love inspire me to be anything I wanna be. Despite life's agony. Hey, what? So you're the youth done. Hey. This is Bali Chanta, to lead the love Savanta. When love may always start, it is the light that's in the darker. Watch ya. This is ballet chanter, to the love savant. Love me always that it is the light that in the dark. Number one, love planter. I'm the number one love planter. Yeah, man. I am the number one love planter. I hear the tune go again. All right. Let me finish up that verse, yeah. This is ballet chanter, truly love savanta. Well, love me always that it is the light that's in the dark. Give me my son, give me my daughter. Give me laughter, give me joy, give me laughter. Love no need no mask, it's not no snake hide under grass. Well, hate it bring disaster. Watch ya, hate it bring disaster. They're not gonna be my master. Well, love me always brass, but the more love me always after. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm in the business of love. We'll give it the last that I have. Cause love always have to spare. I live in a moment and fail. I choose to live my life this way. Love is life, life is love. Love is my energy. That child man give to me. One and only true remedy. Cure each and every malady. Love inspire me to be anything I wanna be. Despite life's agony. Love is the energy. You see what I mean? Yeah, man. All right, so we're vibing, and we're driving live. It's a random drive live. Yes, wherever you might be, love is the energy. As you always say, I know man say evening, but I man say morning in the evening. And love is always liberating and relieving. Love is straightforward, ever clear and not deceiving. Love will know and not just believing. You see what I mean? We're vibing and we're driving. I, 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 yeah, man. Take it from the youth Balfour. The real love savant. Well, it's you Balfour once more. I love John around, you really want him, then I want. Balfour, the real love savant. Online. Yeah. Yes, I. Blessings. So this is the Drive Live, random live this evening. It's a random live. Yeah, man. But we're just kind of giving the people them a little sneak peek into the life of Balfour and sharing our life with them. Yes, and it's love, predicated on love, always and at all times. Yes, and even though we experience lots more and other different emotion, we only try to use love to dictate what we do. You know what I mean? Not hate, not anger, even though we experience them. Not rage, even though we experience them. Love. Love is life, life is love. Love is the greatest energy ever. So this is what? The love chant and rant for the youth Balfour. Live. Love chant and rant. So this is the random live. And we say random live because we're opening the next. Hopefully this Monday coming. If not, then more than likely it's going to be the next Monday. We're kickstarting the random live. Well, not random live. That one is going to be a deliberate drive live into the modern day plantation. You know what I mean? Yes, it's called the modern day workplace. And again, we're clarifying because we're not trying to offend anyone. And we can understand when some people might be offended with the term. But we're actually, sort of reflecting on historical events. You know what I mean? Back in the day of slavery, when it was in its brutal, rawest form, and at those times, the work was involuntarily done, right? We had to work, yeah, and even when we worked, we were treated inhumanely, So we're celebrating the modern day plantation, and even though we have a lot more improvements to make, yeah, we have a lot more ways to go. We still have to celebrate the idea of love. And so one of the greatest sub energies, our greatest associated energies with love is honorable work. And work is only honorable if it is enhancing life. You know what I mean? So the idea that we were enslaved back in the day, you know what I mean? And there was another group of people that enslaved another group of people. You see what I mean? And knowing that we are one people. Yes? So this program here is love. Love binds us all together, regardless of your skin color, class, or creed. You know what I mean? Yes. So then the idea that one group enslave another group, you know what I mean? Then we're not supporting an idea now. So supposing uh, the group that was enslaved back in the day, eventually though, have the upper hand. Would it be right for us to enslave another group because they enslaved us? No, because we are one people. You see what I mean? Yes, so we're celebrating the idea of work and we're celebrating love over, which is the overarching energy, is what we're celebrating. And then one of the greatest sub energies, or one of the greatest associated energy of love is honorable work. Make sure that when you're working, you're enhancing and you're preserving life. Yeah? And so work that's not enhancing and preserving life, then it's dishonorable, right? And examples of those work would be sex trafficking, human trafficking, drugs trafficking, drugs of, hey, yeah, man. We're talking hard drugs, cocaine, heroin, fentanyl. You see what I mean? Yeah, man. And the list goes on and on and on and on. And then those of us who know me, I am as anti-alcohol as it gets because alcohol is not good for human consumption, not even this amount. You see what I mean? Yes, sir. Love is life, life is love. And those of you who are listening to me right now and disagree with me, just respect the vibe, no? You don't have to agree, You know what I mean? Yes. Because when you share your views, you're going to want me to respect your views and respect you. So let's just respect each other. We're not going to focus on the disagreement, we're going to focus on love. And that's the hallmark of this vibration here, and the hallmark of this youth and the love chant and rant. We're celebrating love and the associated energies of love. Yes? And one of the associated energies of love is what? Unity. In Rasta speak, when we say unity. You know what I mean? We're talking about a chemistry and togetherness. Yes? Yes. Togetherness. And in order to achieve togetherness, right? And to live as brothers and sisters and that harmony that we need, regardless of our differences, we have to focus on love. Yes, let love be the platform, and love is the focus. So love is the focus, love is the platform, love is the emphasis, and we're using love now to discuss all these other topics so that we can iron out certain ambiguities and all these differences that we have, right? Yes. And meanwhile I'm chanting, and ranting, I'm looking at my stop because yes, we're coming off an exit, what, 30, so paying attention to you, so we're multitasking, see? Blessings and love to the item, love the item from A to Z. We love is always the energy. Yes, say it ain't so. You know what I mean? So again, we're using the idea of love. Love is the greatest energy. Yes? And all the associated energies of love, great energies of love. We're using love now as the platform to broach these topics. So whether it be politics, whether it be religion, whether it be sex, whether it be whatever, economics, we're hoping to have these discussions. However, once we lose focus, then we lose love, right? So we get back to the home, which is love, right? Love is the home, love is the home. Unconditional love, unconditional care. Yes, regardless of where you live, regardless of who you are, one human being. Joe? All right, so blessings. So this random live, and we will be having other random live moving forward, Yes, because we're stepping out now and we're sharing now, showcasing our vibration and aspects of our everyday life to the people. You know what I mean? And it's always predicated on love. So this is not perfection. You know what I mean? This is not perfection. This is about just being ourselves and appealing to our best selves. Right? Yes, appealing to our best selves. So within us, there is a good and there is a bad. Yes? In all of us. Yes. I too struggle like you out there. You know what I mean? And So we have to own up to that and showcase to the people. And I'm here and I'm ready and willing to showcase my struggles. Yeah. And hopefully by showcasing my struggles, that can inspire myself even further and inspire you others out there. Yes, we all struggle. Yeah. In case I know I'm being captain obvious right now, but sometimes, at our worst selves, we kind of cut the image as if we're perfect and we're trying to kind of sort of hide some of the chink in our armors, you know what I mean? And it's moments of insecurity and vulnerability. And we all go through that. However, when we focus and appeal to our best selves, we realize that there's another level to go to. Yeah. And that's the level of transparency. Yes. Declaring. Because when you really think about it, what sense does it make to cover up when we are one human spirit, when we are one human connection? So the only thing that will hold back, the only thing that will kind of hold up the manifestation and the declaration and the revelation of the truth is time. And over time, all will be revealed. You know what I mean? Yes, everything, all will be revealed. So, so then it's just so honesty and truth is key, and that's one of the greatest associated energies of love. Honesty, because when you think about it and realize that it doesn't make any sense that you try to conceal anything or hide anything. Use a big word now. Yeah. Um, because over time it will be revealed. So then just come clear now. Declare. Yes? So we declare it. And even while we're talking now, people might be, criticizing, so I'm talking too fast, or how I'm talking too slow, or how I'm doing it, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just so I'm human. But just try and pick the sense out of the nonsense, as they would say. You know what I mean? Blessings and love, And for those of you, if there's any of you vibing and with my spirit right now, respect and love, Yeah, man, regardless of whether you agree with me or not. Because what we say, it's not about agreeing. Because one of the greatest associated energies of love is that love disagrees with an agreeable energy. And what does that mean? It means that when you disagree with someone, even though you're aware of the disagreement, but you're also equally focused on the energy that you're showing to that individual while you're disagreeing with them. So you're not distracted by the fact that we are in disagreement, right? You're not pigeonholed by that. You're not a prisoner of that. You know what I mean? And then you say, hey, man, we're all good regardless. You know what I mean? You think the sky is green, but I said the sky is blue, you know? And brethren, even though I know the sky is blue, I still respect you. I love you. You know what I mean? For whatever reason you think the sky is green, for argument's sake. So then the energy right there, even though we still have that disagreement, because he's still thinking the sky is green and I'm still thinking the sky is knowing that the sky is blue. But however, I am conveying to him that what's most important to me is the energy of love. That regardless of our disagreement, my brother and sister, we're still in this together. And so these are some of the concepts, you know what I mean? And that's one of the greatest, you know, associated energy of love. Agree to disagree. Yes. And if I shall use a moment, those of you who follow me and you're a fan of my chants, you know that there's a chant that I have on the platform there that's called Mr. President, to the President. Yeah? To the President, Mr. Trump. Yeah, man. This is one of the things that he struggles with the most. Yeah, and we know that. Yeah. Um, yes, but we have to love every life. And we love every life because life is love. Love is life. That's the energy, right? Yes. But he struggles with the idea of someone disagreeing with him. And then when when you are in disagreement with him, then he easily gets distracted by that and then allows himself to go into the worst version of himself. Yeah. And so then he's using negative language, negative emotions as a result of the disagreement and not regulating himself and disciplining himself to focus on love despite of the disagreement. And my view is that I would hope and really want the leaders of this world and the people who occupy offices that are powerful, to be exemplary in this regard, in showcasing and conveying the spirit of love and all the great associated energies of love, so we can have a better place, a more caring, a more loving environment, right? Yes. And this is the focus of Love, Chant and Rant and the Youth Balfour. Yeah. So again, if you just chiming in, chiming in, and you're just vibing in, this is a random live off coming off the modern day workplace, the modern day plantation, heading over to my other half, and showcasing and promoting what hopefully will soon be the drive live into the modern day workplace every weekday morning for 15 minutes from about 6:15 to 6:30, where I'll be vibing, driving live and vibing. And if you notice, I pay attention to the road, Yes, because we care about life. Yes. But it's important to vibe with the people and to share with the people these concepts. Is what I live by, and it has been helpful for me. And I'm sure is what most of you live by out there too. And for some of us and for those of us who have gotten distracted, and I've been distracted many times, and this thing is ongoing by the the physical nature of this world. The things that we create as man. And regardless of the intention that we create them with, we misuse them and abuse them many times, And so, again, the modern day, the drive live into the modern day plantation or into the modern day workplace in the mornings from 6:15 to 6:30 is just a variation of the Love, Chant and Rant, and what hopefully will be a lots of different variations of Love, Chant and Rant coming in live to the people. Yeah, Balfour Gore, this is. Yes, and the channel is Balfour Gore at Love, Chant and Rant, YouTube, Facebook. Yes. And also follow me on TikTok and Instagram, Balfour Gore. Yes, it is what it is, Love it is. Love is the energy. So yes, hopefully in the next coming weeks, if it's not next Monday, it should be the other Monday, we're going to kickstart that love, that drive live into the modern day plantation early in the morning. And when we say modern day plantation, again, we're not trying to alienate or not trying to offend anyone. We're celebrating work as it is today, honorable work that's helping and enhancing people, and that we're doing these work voluntarily and not involuntary, as it were back in the day when we were enslaved. And when we say when we were enslaved, I'm not talking as just, as how people would look at us or look at me from a racial perspective and say I'm black. You know what I mean? I'm talking also about when we say we were enslaved, humanity, was enslaved by humanity. Let me put it that way. I know it sounds weird to say it like that. Yes, but people thinking that they are different because they are of a different complexion and they would say a different race. So as it were back in the day, blacks were enslaved by whites, right? And I'm sure that a lot of white folks right now appealing to their best selves would be 100% in agreement with me when we say, hey, no, it wasn't right. Yeah, and it isn't right. So if it wasn't right, how many 100 years ago? It's not right today. And so any form of racism, any form of discrimination and and prejudice and all these kinds of things, we denounce. Yeah. And so we're talking about love. Yes. Love is the platform. Love is the greatest energy ever. Love is life. Life is love. Yes. And that is what Love Chant and Rant is about. That is what Balfour Gore is about. Balfour Gore and Love Chant and Rant, we are synonymous. You know what I mean? So it's Balfour Gore at Love Chant and Rant. Check out the channel. Check out all my little postings that I've done already. I catch a vibes and I beat up my drum and I hit my dashboard. Yeah. You know? Yes. And we're setting up the little home studio, conscious statement. Yes. Yes. So we're getting out there little by little, little by little. So this random live is to create a little introduction and to let people in and to have more of an insight and an understanding of how I live my life and my purpose of sharing on these various platforms now and using social media to convey this love energy out there, because it's not that love is only needed now and it wasn't needed back then. However, with the regularity in which we show a blatant disregard for life, killing people, maiming and injuring people, I mean, I think and I know it's really necessary right now. Yeah, and lots of other people, I'm not doing it, I'm not the only one or not the first one doing this, but lots of other people have, before me and are doing so right now. However, I know the landscape is very much uneven because when you look at even social media, which is a reflection of how we live, you see that for every like 9 negative material or negative energy you're supposed to on social media, you probably might see a 1 positive. So like a 9-to-1 ratio. Probably it's even like, I don't know, 90 to 10 or 99 to 1, excuse my math. Because I'm not the greatest at math, right? Anyway, so we have to balance it up, eh? And if we say that we are about love, so let's not just stay in the confines of our home and and probably because we can, fence up the yard and what I mean, and have our cars and just go to work and from work back to home and feel like we're safe. No, we impact each other. Yes, in every way, shape, or form, and in some way, shape, or form, we impact each other. So we have to make sure that we are sharing. See what I mean? Yes. You see, I'm looking here, I'm looking to see if I miss my spot. Yes, but this is the drive live. This is the drive live into the Bonadea plantation. Hopefully, I don't miss my spot. These places look pretty new to me, but I'm driving further up the road. Guys, this is the drive live, but this is a random drive live, not the drive live that we're hoping to do in the coming weeks. You know what I mean? Where we're hoping to drive a 15-minute live You know, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Hopefully we can figure out how to do live on Instagram, but simultaneous live on Facebook and YouTube. You know what I mean? Using StreamYard, you know, as a streaming, you know, device. Yeah. And we're gonna showcase, we're gonna celebrate the idea of love. Yeah. Celebrate the idea of love and celebrate lots of other associated energies of love. And one of the big one would be work, because honorable work, because that's when we're driving into our regular 9 to 5 every day job, right? And while we're driving in for 15 minutes in the morning, we'll be vibing, chanting, ranting, like we're doing now, you know? But it's just going to be 15 minutes. So we're doing a little plug-in for that. And we want you guys to just join us, you know? And when I say join us, you know, it's it's me alone you're seeing, you know. But you know it go, right? Yes, it's I and the spirit. Yeah. The spirit of the most I, who is within I and the I as well. You know, we just have to dig deep and find, you know? So we're just gonna be vibing together and living together and riding into the modern day workplace, which I term the modern day plantation. See it? All right, so we're reaching close to our destination now. So at this point in time, you know, we're just saying respect and love, you know, and give thanks for all those of you who would have joined in and vibed in and, you know, live in with me. See? Love is the vibe. Love is the vibration. Yes? And just know that we are one human nation. So until then, hopefully we can do one or two more random drive live to showcase the different programs and the different love, chant, and rant vibrations that we'll be bringing forward to all brothers and sisters out there in the globe. See? Blessings and love, respect and salute. And until such time, yes, we say Mother Earth, Father Time. Blessings. Highly.